What happens when a forced marriage ends 14 lives? Today was my last day as a police officer. I turned in my badge and walked out of the station. People congratulated me, but I can't stop thinking about one last case, the one I will never forget. I want to share it before I leave for good. It was about a 22-year-old woman named Sabrina. Her parents forced her to marry a rich man named Andrew. Andrew's family lived together in a huge mansion. His parents, grandfather, brothers, and their families all lived there. Sabrina didn't love Andrew. She loved another man named Carter, but her parents didn't care because he wasn't rich. They believed Andrew could give her a safe and comfortable life. When Sabrina's father became very ill with heart problems, she felt trapped. She agreed to marry Andrew to protect her father, even though she didn't want to. After the wedding, Sabrina moved into the mansion. It was big and beautiful, but she felt small and alone. Andrew treated her politely, but there was no love. She secretly stayed in touch with Carter. Over time, their conversations grew dark. Carter convinced her that Andrew was the only thing stopping them from being together. Carter gave her rat poison and told her how to use it. Sabrina hesitated at first, but desperation took over. She thought it was the only way to be free and be with Carter. One day, Andrew came home early from the office, around 3 p.m. His mother saw him arrive and told the maid to bring him food in his room. The maid went to prepare the plate, and Sabrina was standing nearby. When the maid stepped away to get water, Sabrina added the poison to Andrew's food. Her hands were shaking. After that, Sabrina left the room and the house. She later told us she couldn't stay to watch. She believed Andrew would eat the food in his room and everything would be over, but Andrew didn't eat. When the maid brought the plate, he said he wasn't hungry and had already eaten at the office. He went to rest, and the maid took the plate back to the kitchen, scraping the food into the big pot that would be used for family dinner. It was normal in a mansion that big. No one suspected anything. That evening, the whole family sat down at the long dining table. Andrew's parents, grandfather, brothers, and other relatives were all there. Andrew's father looked around and asked, "Where is Sabrina? Why isn't she joining us for dinner?" No one had an answer. They thought she was busy or visiting her parents. Then everyone ate from the same pot. Within hours, chaos erupted. People started vomiting, collapsing, and screaming. Ambulances filled the driveway. By morning, 14 family members were dead, and others were in the hospital fighting for their lives. Andrew survived, but he lost almost everyone he loved. The investigation uncovered the truth. Sabrina confessed. Carter was arrested. In court, Andrew sat alone with empty seats around him where his family should have been. Now that I'm retired, this case still haunts me.